You're tuning into Black and White Sports on YouTube. The no-holds-barred truth on sports. The main event starts now.
Well, Black and White Sports fans, if you are a female athlete and your school does nothing to actually stop the transgender invasion in your sport, you would actually think that the courts would actually help, right? Not so fast. Not so fast. It depends on the judge. And judges, they're supposed to not be political, but we know that these judges are definitely political. And these radical left-wing judges, man, they're going to side with left-wing propaganda. Yeah, these left-wing judges, guys, they really do want the trans invasion of female sports to continue. So if your school says, no, we're not going to do nothing about it, and then you go and sue, it's going to depend on who the judge is. And if you actually get an Obama appointed judge, it's over for you. You're not going to win. You're not going to win. You're a high school female athlete, guys, and you were forced to compete with a male. And the judge says, you don't have a case. Really? A clear Title IX violation, by the way, guys. A clear Title IX violation. But this woke judge still says, you don't have a case. This is what happened in Pennsylvania, guys. Now, I faintly remember doing a video on this trans athlete who actually won, by the way, not a surprise, going by the name of Lucy Allen, a male, identifying as a female and participating in girls track and field. Won first place. Now, the runner-up is female. And that's the one that actually sued because her school wouldn't do anything about it. Then she decides to throw out a lawsuit, and guess what happens? Nothing. Nothing happens, folks. So let's go ahead and get into this, guys. Here we go. Right over here. Pennsylvania judge dismisses lawsuit from high school runner over trans student athlete. The judge dismissed the lawsuit, folks. This was an Barack Hussein Obama appointed judge. Wow. Tosses out the lawsuit, folks. And by the way, this is the transgender athlete right here. Yeah. Male identifying as female. Says here, a lawsuit from a Butts County student who claims she was forced to compete with a trans athlete was dismissed by a federal judge. The case, which was dismissed on August 1st, 2025, discusses how the plaintiff, Ashlyn Magalengo, first encountered Lucy Allen, a trans student in Plymouth White Marsh High School, at a cross-country meet. The lawsuit says that on September 11, 2024, Magalengo was competing against Allen at a cross-country meet at Quakertown Community High School in Quakertown, Pennsylvania. Allen won first place at the meet, while Magalengo won second. According to the lawsuit, after the race, Magalengo told Allen, quote, "You are not a girl. You should not be racing against girls." Magalengo's parents reached out to QCHS to see if they could prevent trans people from competing in sports, but the school responded by saying they had no control over whether or not Allen could compete since he went to a different school and different school district. Magalengo continued to compete against Allen in future cross-country meets during the season. Yeah. Now, this is what the woke judge ends up saying about it, man. Quote, her amended complaint is devoid of any factual allegations that she was subject to purposeful discrimination other than asserting as much in the most conclusionary fashion. Judge Wendy Beetlestone said in her decision, quote, she points to no instances of students assigned, that tells you everything you need to know, assigned female at birth. Yeah, that's woke language, man. Being treated differently than those assigned male at birth. The woke language, man, is really crazy. And as such, she has failed to plausibly state a claim for sex-based discrimination. No claim for sex-based discrimination. She's forced to compete against a male in a female sport. Isn't that enough? And it violates Title IX. Wow. Magalingo had attempted to sue the Pennsylvania Interscholastic Athletic Association, the Quakertown Community School District, and the Colonial School District. The PIAA and Quakertown Community School District could not be reached for comment. The Colonial School District did not comment on the case. Folks, this is crazy. So, a female high school athlete sues because her civil rights, her Title IX violations, her Title IX rights were actually violated because a male invaded a sport. And she lost to him. But the judge says, you had no case. This is crazy, man. Absolutely crazy. Man, what else can I say, man? What else can I say? And by the way, we got the video clip here. Watch this. I'm not sure is this the same race or not, but the male transgender is going to be in lane 4 and it's going to win. I mean, built like a male. I mean, you could easily tell. The body, right there, body's built like a male because it's a male. Astonishing, man. Absolutely astonishing. It's shameful, man. Adults have allowed this to happen. Adults in this generation have allowed this to happen. It makes absolutely no sense. It's not fair. So this is not the same female that finished second. So in this one here, Tatiana Nelson finished in second. But still, madness, man, madness. Even judges, left-wing judges, man, won't stand up for what's right. Women, these Democrats are not going to stand up for you, man. They're not going to defend you. They're all about the tease, man, when it comes to sports. Wow. That's just my thoughts on this. What do you guys think of this? Black and white sports fans, let us know what you think about all this in the comments. Make sure to subscribe to the channel. And we'll catch you next time.
Thanks for watching the show. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Be sure to tune in next time on Black and White Sports.